guys, welcome back to my first video back from my hiatus. Playing, to me, if you guys haven't seen this game, it's called Faster Than Light. It's a few years old, but I still play it every now and then, and to me it's one of the most relaxing games there is. I'm just gonna keep it on normal mode. I've never actually finished this game on normal mode. Oh, sorry about that. That was my jaw, by the way, guys. I have a terrible problem of cracking my jaw. Okay. So, this is my usual setup as I go with the NG Cruiser. So, there's different sort of ships in the game, and each ship has its different, traits, and each has a different crew, and they specialize in different things, and you've got to do special little, I don't really think they're called missions, but little things in the game to unlock new ships. So this is one of the first ships most people unlock, I imagine. And the specialty of this ship is drones, which are down here. They're a little thing that just flies out and attacks the enemy ships that you come across. Hold up, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put on some sound. Oh, that's really loud. Okay, that's okay. Okay, so it's basically you press jump and you come to this map and you choose which thing you get to with the goal of getting to the exit and continuing on. I usually try to avoid these purple things because I forget what happens, but they're just crappy. Okay, so you have encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if it was fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Oh, and the whole point of this game is you're trying to escape from these rebels that are chasing you, and also kill the rebel ship that's, in the future. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure if anyone is on board, and its communications prepared. So the ship was abandoned, and we got 4 missiles and 15 scrap. So that's a pretty good result. You can have a lot of times when when it's early on in the map, anyway, it'll make sense to you, and I'm sure you guys have all heard this game before, and if you haven't, pick it up on Steam. It's so cheap and it's awesome. So what I do is I usually pause the game when you're in combat to be able to set up properly. So an ion cannon is exceptionally good at now this is bad because it's out of sync. So what an ion blast does, ion blasts, usually ion is really good at dealing with shields. It doesn't do any damage to the actual ship, but it will damage the shields, and it will disable that system. So this system here is responsible for that ship's shields being on, and this one is responsible for their guns, drones, engines, and pilots. So as you can see, it sort of makes sense now. The awesome thing you can do with what I sometimes have done in the past, I probably won't do it because it can be a bit boring. Although this can happen, it's happening naturally in here because of the bad timing of the drone and the thing. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's not an auto fire. That's why it's happening, not because of bad timing, but because it's an auto fire. So what you do is you can just keep shooting these ions. If you buy like 3 or 4 ions, you can just keep shooting the shield, the guns, and the drones, and they can't do any damage to you. And what happens is okay, we've got some scrap. What happens is, I'll try to find, here you go. Your crew becomes more proficient at whatever system they're in charge of. So what you can do, it's a really good strategy, is you just set your character in here, and you just fire a bunch of ion cannons at a ship so that it can't ever fight back, just for one shot. I missed, so I'm going to shoot another one. Now that's going to do a bit of damage to this rocket. Yep, okay. So that's what I didn't want. Now it's on fire. So what I'll do is I'll get this engine, because the engine is that important during a fight. I'll get him to come put this fire out, and then repair the shield systems. To be honest, I might move this guy actually into the shield system, because it's better to have someone who's better at getting shields recharging than someone who's better there, at least in my opinion, but I'm no expert. Right, we're going to keep on moving. Sorry about the delay again in uploading videos. I've been having a little bit of internet trouble. Despite moving to Brisbane, the internet up here still isn't great, so I mean, I guess that's Australia for you, isn't it? So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to send this pilot up there to do it in, because I think I can pretty safely. Okay, they did. So I should be able to kill him pretty quickly. I think shouldn't struggle too badly. So also what was I going to tell you? I had a story. I had something to say in this video. I don't know. I had a point. I came to this video with a point. So another awesome thing about the NG bot is that you just get healed wherever you are. Whereas with most other ships you have to go to a specific room to be healed, but with the NGs you don't, which is a pretty cool thing. Oh yes, a lot of you guys have suggestions for games, which is awesome, and it's sick. And I love that you guys get involved with the channel, because it's, you know, it's motivating to see people enjoying your content and liking you. My welcome back has been awesome. Like, it's really nice to see people commenting that I've been missed, which is, I mean, I doubt it, but you know, it's nice that the intent was there. So the bad thing about having drones is it uses a drone part each time, so you have to ensure that you have enough drones to be able to put your drones out there, otherwise you're pretty much stuffed. Okay, so oh yeah, back to my story about games. I wanted to buy more games, but this is probably pretty sad, I guess. I actually don't have the money at the moment to purchase new games, which I'm really sorry about. I'm sure people can understand. Everybody, I'm currently searching for a job up here. My last job didn't really go to plan. It wasn't a particularly good environment, and I was asking for things like to drop down my hours a bit because it was too much for me, and my manager wouldn't let me, and it just, you know, a bunch of crap happened, and it just wasn't a good environment, so I had to leave that job, and now I'm searching for another job. I'm actually recently, I'm sure. So okay, so here you go. Here's the section I was getting to. Sorry, my God, I jump around stories so much. So this is the map, and when you get to here, there is the boss. So I think the path that looks the best to me is going like down here, up, and then down. So we'll do that. Sultan control is annoying because they have a bunch of shields, but that's okay. Okay, yeah, I just can't afford new games at the moment. I don't have a job. Any money that I do get from my parents or from my job, that's not really a job, but my thing that makes me money is actually, I'm sure you guys have heard of the taxi service, Uber. Just in Brisbane recently, Uber Eats has launched, which is like, it's just a takeaway food delivery platform for restaurants that don't have their own, drivers. They just outsource it to Uber Eats, and you ride your bike to the restaurant, you pick up the order from the restaurant, you deliver it to the person's house, and you get paid. Not particularly much money, but I like riding my bike. It's giving me some motivation to get back out on my bike. So, I'm happy enough doing it, but it's not a full-time job, and it's definitely not good money. So it's so I'm getting like a tiny bit of money from that goes towards essentials, rent, food, pretty much stuff that you can't live without. But yeah, but I mean, if you guys feel the desire, I'm not asking you to donate or even saying to donate, or I don't even want to put the idea that you should donate or feel like you have to. There's no like, if you have excess money and you don't need it and you want me to play a game, give me that $3 or if you want, but you don't need to. I'm not dying with this. If you want to spend your money on a new skateboard or new something, do it. Don't give it to me. I don't need it. Speaking of new skateboards, guys, I actually have just been given a skateboard from my friend. Well, not my friend personally, but my sister's friend had a skateboard. It's an okay skateboard. I mean, it's not great, but actually, this is stupid. I'm going to take him back there. So it's not a perfect skateboard, but it's okay. And I've literally never skated before in my life, so I don't need anything good. But I've got a lot of free time at the moment whilst I don't have a job, so I feel like I want to do something. I mean, you probably wouldn't say that learning to skateboard is productive, but at least it's something. So, I would have thought that these people would have been kicked out of my ship, but apparently not. So, I'm not too happy about that. I thought they would have been kicked out, but they weren't. So, I guess I'm just... I mean, it doesn't really matter that they're here now because people can just do bad things. Oh, it does matter, it does matter, it does matter, it does matter because they broke my repairing place. Oh my god, this is going to be a mess. This is a mess. This is turning into a mess very quickly. Okay, this is not good. This is... okay, I thought they would have been kicked out of my ship once they died. Okay, I'm going to struggle. Struggle a lot to kill these people. If they come into here, it's all over. Okay. I mean, guys, I guess I must have messed something up bad because unless there is, I can run away. I'll just go work on this room. Oh, but then they're gonna kill that room, and I won't be able. What I'll have to do is hope that they got to the drone room now. Nope, they haven't. Here we go. Now I can run back over here, heal this up, and then run back, and then slowly kill these people. My goodness, this is a terrible run. Don't look at me for advice, my god. So, oh no, they're gonna break my oxygen. Another thing, you have to have oxygen in this game. Otherwise, you can't live, obviously, because you don't have any oxygen. Hopefully they can kill. The bad thing about NGs is they're good at repairing, but they're terrible at combat. Don't die. You can probably stay. Oh no, just leave. Just forget it. Now if they break that oxygen, I'm up shit creek without a paddle. Okay, now this is not looking good at all. I think it's game over, to be fair. I'm going to be beaten by 3 bugs. But to be honest with you, there's not a whole lot I can do. Like my oxygen, where is it? Yeah, oxygen level 75. Once they get to about below 50, you start to... I think it's about 50, you start to take damage. So I'm going to get him up here to repair that oxygen. Oh, this guy tries to deal with this last little bug. We might just pull through. It's a tough... yeah, I think we'll be right. I think we'll just pull through. This was a terrible start, my god. I don't think it gets any worse. But I'm not a quitter. I'm going to keep pushing on because this is one of those games that you play over and over again and you refine it and you get better each time. But it also has a hell of a lot to do with luck. glass. So I have a glass of water here. Yeah, it's so much to do with luck. This game is ridiculous. Like, some days you'll just get a run where you get awesome drops and you get loot that's crazy, and the shops you go to have awesome stuff, exactly what you need. So it's just luck of the draw, and that's part of the fun of it. It keeps you coming back because you're like, oh, I need to get that lucky run. It's actually currently... Oh yeah, back to my skateboarding. So I think once, like, I can't ride at all. Like, I can't even push around properly. Like, I can do it a bit, but it's not comfortable, and I don't look fluent or natural. So I think once I actually learn how to do it a little bit, I'm going to maybe try to like film, not me skating, but just me riding around and what I'm looking at, and maybe commentate over it. Just see if it's a bit relaxing showing guys around the city, or around at least the area where I live, not so much the city. Okay, so what I really need is another combat drone. I think I'll buy that, and I'll sell this one. What I also need is I need crew, but I don't have any. I'll just fix my hull a little bit. Okay, we'll try this. Now, as you can see, once you get into this red section here, you start getting attacked by ships that are really strong and hard to kill. So, okay, this is not good. This is what I was talking about when you get to a section where, what I might do is I might remove this healing section. And it's cool, it's a little bit of micromanagement of making sure that, you know, you're putting the power to the right systems, because power costs money, so you only get a certain amount of power. So I have to got rid of the power from the healing room because I'm not in danger, and I put it towards my 2 drones, so I can, once you get a few drones working, you can really do some damage. That's why I like drones. I think they're a fun, different way to play it. Now what I've got to do is look at the best way to get to here. I think 1, 2, 3. They're all pretty similar, I think. We'll just go down here. See what I say. I'm just gonna leave. I think I don't really want to fight in this because it's not a great. I'm not, you know. Okay, so we're getting an easy run here, which is sort of good and sort of bad. If you get too easy a run, you never have time to accrue scrap, and you can't really buy the upgrades you need to have any chance of fighting the boss at the end. But you don't want to fight too much because then you won't. So, okay. Ideally, we want them to do some damage to the weapon systems. Yeah, here we go. That's awesome. See, I really like drones. What we want to get is there's an upgrade you can buy that recovers the drones you use, so you don't have to keep buying drones, which is awesome. So the next shop I find, I'm going to have to make sure I look out for that and see if we can pick one of those up, because it makes a huge difference. Makes it a lot easier. You don't have to think. It's nothing you don't have to think about, basically. Okay. Alright, so we'll jump to maybe we might go there, then the exit. Because I think once you get to the next sector, it just starts fresh. It doesn't matter how close or far away the rebels were to you in the previous stage. It just starts them at the same distance behind you. Okay, this is not good. I don't know what that is, but I don't like the look of it. Did that just kill my drones? Okay. I've got to admit, I didn't. Drone rebuilding after unexpected something. Okay, I've got to admit, I didn't think that was a thing. I'm gonna have to hopefully hit that drone thing. Okay. Right, so what you can do here is you open the doors to vent the oxygen, and the fire can't function because fires need oxygen. So what I need to happen is I need to get that drone back up. awesome. We killed that drone that was killing our thing, so, oh crap. We're in a bit of trouble here. This isn't working well. Let's put another drone up. Get this guy. Quickly put that fire out. And then, yeah, we'll get this guy to go close these doors. Now what we want is just need some damage on some sort of system. Or one more shot off. One more shot off. Just quickly shoot one bullet, please. Thank you. Okay. And we'll lock all the doors. So stop letting oxygen out. We'll get him up here quick. Awesome. We get some drone parts. We got one drone part. That's okay. It's better than none. It's better than none. See, I'm below 50% and this guy's taking damage. Well, he's also in a room with no oxygen, which doesn't help. But, you know, you get the idea. Oh, and the thing isn't on. So, and you forget stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff to take in. It may not look like it, but, I mean, it's not a lot. It's not, like, overwhelming, but there's enough there that you can forget stuff. I'm probably gonna... I think I might have to do this one to get some more scrap. I have been playing League of Legends, but this... Awesome, that's perfect. We didn't have to do anything, we got free stuff. So, I've been playing some League of Legends. I've been terrible at it because I've had a break for ages, but... Okay, I'm hoping that was the right choice to attack. I've been playing League of Legends a lot, mainly with my friends. And, basically what's been happening is, as soon as I go online, it's like, hey, come play, and I can't really say, hey, I can't play, I just want to play a game on my own, I don't want to be an arsehole. And it's like, I have fun playing with them. So that's why I've been playing. It's sort of hard to make the time to play a game on my own, where I can actually record myself, for you guys. I'm sure it will happen soon. I might even do it today. Or, you know, I'll try to do it soon. Because I know you guys like League videos, so we need to try to find a shop, because we've got a bit of scrap and we need to try get... Okay, this isn't good. So as you can see, the ships get progressively harder. And it can actually... Okay. Now, the good thing about when you get a ship that has intruders is usually, not always, but usually, they tend to have crappier other systems. Usually. So as you can see, we're doing a bit of work to this ship here. But I'm gonna try to disable that weapon system before they can... Nope, they got it off. So, oh, but there we go, only did one damage. That's okay, I can deal with that. So we're gonna get this ship going. There we go. That was a pretty easy fight, to be honest. It only took about one damage, I think. So that was pretty solid. Now, who's out? Yeah, this guy's our engineering ace. He's gonna have increased repair speed soon. There we go. It's another really cool element to the game that, you know, doesn't really need to be added, but the fact that they added it makes it adds a lot more than you would think. That little extra element. I actually do have another video I've already made. I just have to upload it. Sorry, I've already planned it. You know what I mean? I guess that's not really my hardest. I just pick a game, but the idea is there, the intent is there to create the video. I just have to do it and upload it. And the bad thing about uploading is it takes overnight usually, so it's a bit of a hassle to, you know, leave my computer overnight and upload overnight and stuff like that. Okay, please be... I really need a store. Yes, because I'm in crappy Australia, it takes ages to upload it. I don't need any fuel. Okay, we've got a store. Awesome. Perfect. Hopefully we can get some good drones. Okay, we've got another combat drone, an anti-drone, a drone recovery arm. Perfect. So it's 50 scrap, so it's not cheap, but it's not ridiculous. Now, we're not going to fix it all, we're just going to fix that much. And we do need another team member. We might buy the Sultan. also buy another drone. Now the Zoltan automatically gives 1 power to the system he's in. So that's regularly people put him in shields, but I'm going to put him in engines because we need that extra power. But we do, yeah, okay, awesome. So let's try and make it to the exit nice and easily in one piece. Side with a fugitive and fight. Yeah, we always get, it's always a bonus I think to try to recruit them. Look, we just got someone who's skilled in shields, so that's an awesome skill. Shields is one of the ones that takes the longest to level up. I'm going to drop that out of there. And now they've got this anti-drone one, which is a real shit. Luckily this one isn't killing them, it just looks like it's stunning them, which is very useful. I killed that one though, take that back. Okay, we need to just hold it together. We just need to survive this one. We just need to survive this one. Let's get that ion one back on track. So this is the defense drone, so that doesn't bother us. Halibut, that does bother us. That drone being down is really gonna mess us up. We need to quickly get that one on repair. Okay, good. No, we don't need that drone to be killed. It's not what we need. That is not what we need. That is not what we need at all. Let's quickly get that. We need to keep those shields down for our drones to be able to do anything. But this bloody drone thing. Oh, crap. Let's get him down there. This is when it starts getting stressful. You got a lot of crap going on. And there's a lot of micromanaging. And if you just, don't change stuff, it doesn't. There we go, here we go, we got it now. Put that on the drone one. Awesome, it just shoots a drone. Let's go, get it back on the shields. Oh, we got the drone. Alright, we got that down again, my goodness. Now, these beams can really rip you to shreds. Those beams can do ridiculous damage to hulls, but they can't pierce shields. But they will destroy a ship's health. Alright, let's put that back on. Let's save our positions just for a bit of ease. Now we'll just wait for our guys to heal up, and then we really need to level up our shields. So we'll level them up. The option is there, we just need to get some more scrap to buy more power. That's what's holding us back now. We'll explore it, we've got some scrap. Awesome. That's perfect, it's just all we need. If we are here, we've only got 2 drone scraps, see what I mean? I think we can... I'd like to say we could kill it, but we'll try to be a hero, whatever. There's no point not, is there? We might, yeah. This should be at least 1 damage. No, okay. As you can see, you've got to have, there we go, 1 damage. It's also 1 damage to us. Here we go, this is it, we got it now. No. We don't need that happening though. No, we'll continue. I'm not sure if it's better to accept their bribe or to just keep going. I've really got no idea how this game works properly. But, so we should recover both of those drones, I think. Yes, awesome. Now we can buy that other power bar. So we now have level 2 shields, which is a huge deal. Especially because he's level, he's got the 20% faster recharge on fields. It's really going to help us out a lot. We just need to acquire some more scrap and get some more drones. But, alas, we'll see what happens. Okay, distress. We've got 2 distresses. Just distress signals, which is could be good, could be bad. Okay, we've got 50 members, which is terrible. Okay, this is not looking good. We have very little crew members. Crew members, what am I talking about? Very little, what's it called? Health. So if this rocket could potentially kill us. Oh my god, we have 1 health. Okay. We need to disable that weapon system. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This could be it. Oh, that was lucky. Oh, that was so close. We have 1 health. So we are currently 1 shot away from being dead meat. We have to go here because it's the only place we can go that might have a shop in the next move, but if we come across these ones we might be able to kill, but there is a bloody drone there that is going to rip us to pieces if we don't get this one down quick. Okay, what we need is we need this to perfectly disrupt that shield, and we need... No, we didn't need that. We need that to be under... This is... Okay, we're dead. If this missile right here, if that hits us, it's game over. So we need to see a miss. Oh my god. Oh my god. That might be us. There might be this. Now we're just waiting on this. Okay, this is us dead, I think. This missile. Yep. Far out. It's so annoying. We're doing okay, to be honest. That was a pretty good run for me. It was pretty solid. We had a few parts there where we thought we might die, but we pulled through. That's the thing about this game. It's just such a inconsistent bitch, but it's addictive. It's really fun. I've had this game for years, and I've always came back to it. So if you guys don't have this game, I totally recommend picking it up. It's fucking awesome, and it's really cheap. Alright guys, that's all I've got for you. It's already 30 minutes, so I think that's long enough. Hopefully you guys are asleep by now, or at least relaxed. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for the 2-day delay on this video. Bloody Australian internet has been doing my head in, but hopefully I can get this uploaded tonight and it's all good. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Alright, cheers guys, thank you.